Hi friends, I'm Nancy Jacobs from Embroidery It at embroideryit.com, and today we're going to make this sweet little Valentine coaster just in time for Valentine's Day. Listen, if you have never tried in the hoop, if you've never tried applique, this is a great first project, and you're going to be able to watch me in real time, step by step go through this so you can stitch right along with me. The design is over at embroideryit.com. For the month of January, it's free for newsletter subscribers. If it's after January, there'll be something else there. So there's always things going on. But right now you can grab this little heart coaster. So let's get started. I'll tell you the supplies that you need. You need to have some lightweight tearaway stabilizer hooped up in your 4x4 hoop. You need 2 pieces of felt 5 inches square, and you need 1 piece of cotton fabric 4 inches square, and you may need a little bit of painter's tape or some scotch tape. Alright, I've got my design loaded. Oh, and your thread. You need 2 colors of thread. You need one to match the color of your felt, and you need the second color of thread to match the color of your cotton fabric. So I already have my white thread to match my white felt loaded up in the machine, ready to go. I have my design in the machine, so it's ready to go. And we'll just go ahead and put our hoop in, and we're ready to begin. I will lower the camera so you can actually watch the machine stitching and see what is happening as we just go through this step by step. Okay friends, the first thing that this is stitching is called the placement line. This is going to show where to place your piece of felt. Now friends, if you will look at the thread chart that I include with all of my designs, you will see this in red. Just use the color of felt. Just use your thread, the color of felt. It's going to show red, so that's just standard for placement. Now we're going to put the felt so that it covers pretty evenly all around that placement line. And if you want to, you can tape it down. I usually find I can just hold it for a few stitches with my fingers. Just be careful. And this next bit that it's stitching is called the tack down. This is tacking down the felt to the stabilizer. And if you're looking on the thread chart, you will notice this being stitched in blue. And the reason, as we create the embroidery designs, we have to change the color in the computer program to tell your machine, hey, you've got to stop, you've got to do something to the machine. So now it's stopped, it's tacked that down, and we're going to change our thread color now to the red to match our cotton fabric. And so whatever color of fabric you're using, you just find thread to match, and we'll get that loaded in the machine. Okay, the next is it's going to show the placement of the heart, the placement of our cotton fabric. And friends, if your cotton fabric is like mine is a directional fabric, make sure that you watch and you put the top of the fabric to the top of the heart, because you don't want your words or whatever your design is to read sideways. Now we're going to take our cotton fabric, place it over the placement line. Again, you can tape this down if you like. I'm just going to kind of hold it for a couple stitches. Just kind of watch it so that it doesn't kind of accidentally pucker up or anything. Make sure that it stays nice and flat. Okay, and that was that was another tack down that tacked down the fabric to our felt and our stabilizer. Now we're going to remove the hoop from the machine. Do not unhoop it. Leave everything in the hoop just as it is. You need some little scissors. These are my favorite. They're little spring action scissors, but whatever your favorite scissors are, and we're just going to trim closely to our stitching line. These little spring action scissors, they trim things lickety split, and you can get nice and close. Just don't want to cut through the thread, but you won't. You just be careful and you won't. Okay. So you can see what it looks like there. Now we're going to return the hoop to the machine. Pull it a little closer here so you can see it. And the next bit that it's going to stitch is the decorative satin border that you see around the heart here. And so that's going to take the longest part of this design. So while that's stitching, I'm going to raise up the video so we can see each other and we can talk to one another, and I can just show you a few things here that are happening. So this is your standard in the hoop project. It has a front and it has a back to it. This one just happens to have some applique. It matches all of the other ones that we've been doing here for a while. We did last month, we did the little present. Same thing here. We just used two different colors of fabric. Before that, we had done the leaves. Again, two colors of fabric, but it's all the same principle. It has a front and it has a back. And that is the basic for in the hoop projects. Here's another example, very similar. So this is a little lollipop holder. Again, it's got a front and it has a back to it. This one, instead of applique, it just has a stitch design. It also has some little eyelets to run the lollipop through. It's got some other little eyelets so you can run ribbon through for the bow. If you remember last month, I showed you here it is. Same principle. It's the same design as I just showed you, the front and the back, and this time we just sandwiched a little ribbon in between the two pieces and we made it into a tree ornament. That was all that was done differently. Here's one for Valentine's Day. Yeah, again, it's the front and it's got a back to it, and this one also just has little eyelets to run the candy canes through, and another little eyelet which stitches with the design. You don't have to add it, it's all included in the design. And then you've got your ribbon to hang it from. And well, now I was over at the Dollar General yesterday, and some candy canes, 25 cents a package. So I know it's after Christmas, but your candy canes are still good through Valentine's Day. So here's a sweet little design you can make for Valentine's Day. You've got those leftover candy canes from your Christmas tree. Easy to do. Here is another one. This is a candy bar wrapper. I've got it all tied up. This is a little larger than your 4x4 hoop. This was made on the 5x7 hoop, but the inside, that's the back. It's just folded in half. It has ribbon that was stitched in with the design, and then your full-size Hershey candy bar or other candy bar just slips right in, and you've got a little candy bar holder. Here's these two. It was a set of 3, so these 2 also go with it. And here's another example of a lollipop holder. So it all operates the same. It's all the same principle. make this in the hoop project, friends, you can just go wild, and it's been pretty easy to follow the instructions. So I don't want you to be intimidated by giving in the hoop or applique a try. Here's another example. Let's see here. This little guy. Again, there's the front, and it has the back to it, and they're all made on the lightweight tearaway stabilizer, unless your instructions say to use something different, and they all have the front and the back. This one here has the front and the back, and it also has a little, instead of applique, it's got a little addition of clear vinyl added to it, so you can kind of peek through, which is fun. And it also has the ribbon that's sandwiched in between the two layers. So just by changing things up just a little, it's the same technique with just a few minor tweaks, and you've got a whole different project. So, all right, I'm going to lower the camera. This is just about done. You can see just how quick this is really stitching out here. Oh, here, look, it is already finished. So like that stitched the satin, decorative satin border all around the design. Now we're going to take this off of the machine. Again, do not unhoop it. Here's what it looks like. And we're going to turn it over to the back side. So I'm going to just lay it down here on the back side. And I'm going to take my second piece of felt. Here's the back. And just lay it on top. This is where you need a little bit of painter's tape. You don't need much. And you want to tape the corners so that this way it stays in place where it needs to stay. Okay, here, take a look. So I've got the back taped on. Now we'll put it back on the machine. Just kind of be careful that, it doesn't pull away. The painter's tape doesn't pull away. All right, move this back where you can see it. And it's going to stitch the final decorative stitch around the corner. Now what it's doing is it's sandwiching the back to the front here. And this is going to give you, it's not quite a zigzag, it's a little decorative zigzag, but it's going to do that. Friends, you could do this heart, and if you have some experience and you have the software, you could add a name to the heart. You could add, I think what would be really sweet is to put, if it was a solid red heart or something with a lighter design than this, you could put Mr. and Mrs. and maybe put their wedding date, or you could put our first Valentines, or baby's first Valentine. I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do. So this is a solid design or a solid piece of fabric. So if I didn't have all the words, then you could add something to it. You could be creative and use your software and add some words to it, and I think that would look really sweet. This could be added to tea towels. You could do several in a row along the bottom of a tea towel, or do maybe 3 on a hand towel would be pretty. You could add this to hot pads. You could stick it in the corner of a placemat. You could sprinkle several on a shirt. Would look cute too. So these are, you wouldn't have to do this as a coaster. If you were going to put this on a hand towel, let's say you're going to do 3 of them, just stitch the design itself and stitch up to the decorative satin border, and then once the satin border is stitched, then stop. Then you're done, and you've just got a nice applique heart. And it's just about finished, just about to come around the corner and wrap everything up. But I just want you all to understand that if you're seeing something that's in the hoop, don't be afraid of it. The whole design is done in the hoop, step by step, but it's just, this is the basic idea of doing an M-hoop project, and then there's just slight variations for each design. And there, it's going to wrap it up. Yes, that's it. That is it. The design is finished. Okay, once again, we're going to take it out of the machine, and this time, we're all done. We can unhoop the design now at this point. And what you're going to want to do is just tear away the stabilizer. Okay. Someone asked me one time if they could wash these coasters that were done on felt. You could probably wash it by hand, but honestly, they stitch up so quick and easy that if it got dirty, I probably would at that point just throw it away and make another one. But this is great scrap buster. I had a little thread there, so I just clipped it. Now I've got some pinking shears here. You can use straight scissors. You don't have to use pinking shears. I just like the look, and I kind of want all my coasters to match, and I started them cutting around them with pinking shears, so I'm going to continue. I am cutting it at about a 1/4 inch away, maybe just a little bit closer, maybe between an 1/8 and a 1/4. What would that be, 3/16 of an inch away? I'm just eyeballing it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Go around the corner. There you go. Let's see. So we're done. You guys, you got a gift here. You have a gift to give someone special. You've got a gift for a special little Valentine in your life. Here's the front. Here's the back. So the back, it just finishes off the back nicely. The only part that shows is just the little stitching around the edge. So we're done. That's it. So super simple. You guys join me over at embroideryit.com. Sign up for the newsletter if you haven't yet, because that's where you find out all the fun things that are happening over there. So I'm glad you all joined me, and I'll see you next month. Okay, take care. Bye-bye now.